This is called Kayfabe Korner. Because everything's out the door.
I just thought she was coming up to my car to say hi. Then we partied and partied more. And she's got pictures.
The real stories come out on Kayfabe Korner.
What happens in the glow house stays in the glow house. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh, they're lovely.
Oh. So yeah, we got the wild child Roxy, and she's on her way or just pulling up to NostalgiaCon in Anaheim.
No, I'm going to give a plug to my sister. I'm at Healing Hands. What it is, go ahead. We're Healing Hands. We're a wellness center where we do chiropractic, acupuncture, personal training, kickboxing, Pilates, corrective skincare, body treatment. And who teaches kickboxing? Dan Magnus, Dan the man, the only one we'd hire. So I'm here to pick him up. So Tina had no idea that I was like hunched in my car getting ready to do an interview. No, I'm just getting ready to put up more signs for Dan. Oh, good. Yeah, I just ordered a bunch of signs. That's hot. Yeah. So you guys there?
Yeah, we're here. Okay. It's just you and me right now, Lane. Bob's just taking care of his stuff. No, I'm here.
You gave away all my secrets. Oh, my God. We did not party. We were so good.
Yeah, that's what they all said in Vegas.
Yeah, well, we didn't have a robot with drugs either, so we brought our own. No, I'm just kidding.
Right? Oh, this is awesome. We're putting over Healing Hands. We're putting over Dan Magnus. We're putting everybody over today on the show.
Yeah, and you know Dan. Dan, I don't know if that... The other guy on the phone, what's your name again? I had it. Where's he at?
That's Wacko Bob.
That's Wacko Bob.
Okay, Wacko Bob. A story about Dan real quick, and then I'll let you guys take over, is he's Dan the Bionic Man Magnus. He's a two-time world kickbox champion that came back after open heart surgeries and won the world champion kickboxing. And it was all over ESPN. And it was about 18 months ago, he had a cardiac arrest and he died. And he came back to life after 3 minutes of them doing CPR. And now he's back to training again. So 63 years old, and he went back to work. So it's like kind of one of those things. You just don't give up, right?
Absolutely.
So now you got a kickboxer and an ex-wrestler together. And Sean, you know Dan. You've met him a few times.
Yeah. Yeah, I sure wish I was down there with you guys this weekend. That looks like so much fun. Oh, my goodness.
So much planned. Oh, my gosh. I went crazy. Did you see all the artwork I did for the booth?
Yes, I did. That looks awesome.
It's called Obsessed. Well, I went to art school, and I sat there and thought, you know what? I can sit there and, pay hundreds of dollars to do the banners. And I'm like, I'm just going to have fun. And I recreated the glow locker room door. And so, sorry, I put a bunch of bad stuff about the heels on there. Ha, that's my revenge. I'm going to have the glow girls that are bad girls suck. And so I'm going to have the girls that are there, they're going to be signing the glow locker room door again. So we're going to have that up with all the signs. So you're going to see a lot of pink, a lot of glitter. And we have, I think, 10 glow girls that are going to be there. And then Mary Kennedy from Shameless is going to be our moderator for our panel, which is going to be fun.
That's how you guys are doing a Q&A panel during the NostalgiaCon, is correct?
That's right, and we have Mondo Guerrero from the Guerrero family, and who was the original trainer for Glow. He's going to be at the panel. He'll be, I think he's hanging out with us for a couple days because he lives out that way. So we'll be hanging out and getting pictures with Mondo Guerrero.
Wow, right on. Yeah, I remember seeing the last season of the new Glow. I saw the pictures and videos with all of you at your housewarming deal with Mondo and all the Glow girls that showed up in support.
Yeah, did you see the way I decorated? I think it started with that. Like, I wanted it to be like a whole vibe of Glow. So I think it started with that, and I thought, you know what, if I'm going to have a booth at NostalgiaCon, and it's the first NostalgiaCon ever, I made all the girls dress up in 80s and grabbed like a sample of who they were back, in Glow. Obviously, because we can't really fit into our costumes, so I'm not going to do that to them. Just grab some, like I'm grabbing a diamond necklace and, doing the glitter in the hair, and then Ashley Cartier is going to be there. That was Tina Ferrari's partner back in Glow. She'll be there, and I swear, she looks just like how she did back then. It's amazing, and she's dressing up like Ashley.
Wow.
And
is Tina making it out, or?
No, she's not, but you know that WWE flew Ashley out there. They flew her out there, and then Tina, who was Ivory in WWE, gave a shout-out to Glow, and I think it was to Mount Fiji.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Sean, I have a question for you. How much fun am I to hang out with?
You're so much fun. We had a great time. I'm working with Jody trying to do another one soon. I got a couple little projects. I'm trying to get some Glow girls up here, and then we're working on a museum for pro wrestling Pacific Northwest Hall of Fame museum that has not been opened or done in the Pacific Northwest yet. One of the few remaining territories. And I have a good friend of mine who is running for city council in a little town outside of Portland, and he's running for their hospitality spot so that we'll have some funding to put the museum and stuff together.
Wow, that's a great thing. A lot of talent comes out of Portland. And Seattle, I might add.
Yes, exactly. So we're just going to kind of, it's kind of about halfway from, a little over halfway from Seattle, and it's about an hour from Portland. And it's a nice little small town, and they need some generation revenue and some stuff for their small town. So we're thinking about trying to get a museum put in one of their old historic buildings in downtown.
Yeah, that's great though. And that's something new. I think there's a lot of wrestling fans out in Portland. I didn't realize. When I went to that one show, how many people were there? But it was just me walking in there, one Glow girl, and I felt like, okay, hi everybody, here's Roxy. I'm like, who? But
we didn't
I
have any.
Say, what we did.
We didn't have any publicity for that or nothing. This time we will.
No, but that was like a surprise thing. But look how good the seminar went with those. I mean, I had so much fun with that. And you were walking
around. And you're still in contact with a bunch of those ladies, too.
So what?
And you're still in contact with a bunch of those guys from that workshop.
Yes. Yeah, one of them, I think her name is Hannah Mari. She moved out here, and then there's another one. I invited her. I told her if she comes out here next year, I'm going to take her to the RuPaul Drag Con. So, yeah,
there you go.
If I say I'm going to do it, then I do it. So I think I did a few friends. And I have to say, Jody Watsika was probably one of the best, most professional people to work with. And she just made me feel, very, very comfortable there. And I stayed at her house, and she's fun. And, she introduced me to a whole nother life, too, burlesque. I've never seen that before. It was great. And I met John Dutch out there, who's, I think he was on America's Got Talent. He's great.
Yeah. John was out here.
Where's Wacko Bob? Where are you?
He's probably
I'm right here.
Oh.
Wacko Bob, what are you doing? We don't hear you.
Well, I'm actually just sitting back listening to the show and just doing what I have to do as the producer.
Oh, well,
He's the quiet guy in the corner.
Sean and I know each other. But, Sean, we also hung out at the CAC.
Oh, yes. Yeah, and I'm planning on going back again.
Yeah, that was fun. We always have a good time there.
Are any of the Glow Girls part of the CAC?
Oh, yeah, there's a group of us that go every year. I think it was maybe 3 years ago where we got an award. I think it was for women's wrestling, but it was like the first time like a large group ever got an award like that because Glow was, it was a big group of girls. Sunny, the California girl, put together, I think, like maybe 22 girls, which is, pretty good to get them out there, Las Vegas. But I have to say a funny story that you guys will totally appreciate. Sean, Wacko Bob, you guys will love this. Are you ready? And then you're going to have to watch it. Okay, Sunny was on Let's Make a Deal. She's on, it's season 11, episode 4. So I made her costume for her. I told her, be like a sun. So I made like the sun for her head, and then I made like a cloud because she always says Sunny gets cloudy. You know that, right, Sean?
Right.
Okay. So she was so nervous, and she got picked. And so they brought her up. And Wayne's talking to her, and she goes, "Oh, my God, I'm so nervous." And she goes, "Look at my sign. It says, 'Can I have a hug?'" And Wayne looks at her like, "Huh?" And he goes, "Okay." And the sign said zonk. It didn't make sense, but it was so funny. And then Wayne goes, "So what do you do?" And she goes, "Well, I used to be a pro wrestler." And she goes, "Can I say?" And he goes, "Sure." And she goes, "I was with Glow." And then Wayne Brady goes, "I love Glow. And did you have any special moves?" And she said, "The sunny burn and the surfing." So Wayne Brady was on the ground, and she was surfing on Wayne Brady's back and pulling his head up. And he goes, I'm telling it, right? So then Wayne gets up and he goes, "Glow. I loved Glow." So that's kind of cool. That just went on, I think, a couple days ago. I think they liked the episode so much they played it early. You got to see that, Sean. It is so funny. And then she's going back to her seat, and she's like, "Party at my house."
Yeah, I saw the clip come up as I was on my way home today from my class reunion, and I was like, I got to watch that when I get home.
Was it on Facebook?
Yeah, it's all over Facebook now.
Oh, good, finally, because I couldn't figure out how to do it. And good. It's so funny. It's hilarious. But we're all laughing at, "Look at my sign. Give me a hug."
That's great.
And I made a sign that said, Sunny loves Wayne B. And then she went to sit down, and she forgot about her sign, and she was holding it up. So everybody got to see the sign that I made.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what all are you doing for, what's Roxy up to these days besides NostalgiaCon, and what else? You got anything in the wraps like what Sunny's doing or any of that, or?
Well, are you talking about with radio?
Comic books, any of that stuff.
I don't want to be tied down to something because I'm working on something more towards television that I can't talk about. And you know how that goes when you sign NDAs.
Right.
So you really can't, but it has to do with, obviously, the Glow Girls or Afterglow. So, and we're just working very hard on that. And things are looking good, looking up. That's all I can say. But with comic books, she put me on the comic book on the front. I'm good with that. My head is somewhere totally different. Like, I love getting out and, like the thing with Jody and doing that with you. To me, I love getting out there with the people. And radio, I don't do a lot of interviews. I did it, Sean, because you're a part of it. And it's only because I think I got burnt out for a while. And I'm like, I feel like I'm repeating the same thing. So I'm like, okay, I have something to talk about. So
right.
I decided to do it. Not that I'm too good to do any show, but I just really honestly felt like I was talked out and everybody heard everything. So, and then you can see me on Facebook. I'm always up to something, whether we pop up on Dr. Phil or Let's Make a Deal or, I'm going to just pop up everywhere. I'm going to warn you. I'm going to pop up at your house.
I'm waiting for you to pop up on the RuPaul show.
You never know. I've got friends in high places. That's all I know.
Yes, I know you've got some very, very good, distinguished friends that have some special capabilities.
Then that's why they're my friends, because they're not distinguished. Now, I'm a very down-to-earth person, and I'm not like real LA type of crowd and all that. I'm just kind of low-key with my animals and Dan and, working on whatever I'm working on. But, I'd rather go, like, hang out in Portland with you, Sean.
I know. We got to get this happening again. I was talking to Jody for a brief minute last night, and she's like, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. And I said, Roxy's got ideas, too. Get a hold of her. I said,
oh, my God. I think we should do a burlesque show with the Glow Girls. That's what I think.
There you go.
If I can squish a part of a watermelon, I fit myself into that show pretty darn good, don't you think? We could have a glow theme burlesque show. There. That's what we should do.
Okay. I like it.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that. And that would go over really well up here because it's a very burlesque drag town. There's a lot of that, as you see when you come up here. There's a lot of that going on up here. So, and Jody's very well connected into that.
Yeah, I like it though. I thought it was really neat. In fact, Mystic O'Reilly, she came out there, and Dan and I watched her show, and it was so funny. It was something I'd never seen before. She put on a shark costume, like Jaws.
Oh.
And it was just, I don't know, but I just really liked it because it was one of those things that I had no clue what it was, but we laughed at it. It was funny.
That's awesome.
So we got to run that by, so we can actually do where the burlesque dancers dress up as their favorite Glow Girl, and then we can either host it and then do like a glow night.
I think that would be interesting, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we do it right, we could also put in on a wrestling show, have a couple of the Glow Girls make special appearance at a wrestling show and have a Q&A or something like that,
Yeah, you could do that, a Q&A, and then also, too, I think having what we did last time worked out really good, too, the seminar, because it's all fun. It's just all fun. It's not taken serious, but we can't break any mirrors this time.
Yeah. Right? Oh, that was bad.
Oh, my God. They got so into character. And I'm like, I thought it was kind of cool that we broke one. I'm like, yeah, see, this stuff is real.
Yeah, it was definitely like, oh my goodness, we just started and crashed.
I'm like, I'll pay for it. I'm sorry, I'll pay for it. But they were just doing like fake throws into the wall, and it broke the mirror on the other side. So we had no clue. Other than that, we weren't throwing anybody on the ground because it was a hard floor. So we were kind of practicing kicks. And I remember looking over.
No, everything was low key.
Huh?
Everything was real low key and very
great.
Put together.
Okay, and I was just winging that. Besides the certificates, I'm like, you can put me in a room with someone, to teach anything, and I just go with it. But the people made it so much fun. And if they weren't involved, I think there was one guy I kept calling out. And so when I saw that, I went after him. He kind of like, okay, I don't know if I want to be a part of it. It was one girl, Georgia, what was her name, that she was wrestling. I think she brought him or something.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. I got to play. I was playing the heel a little bit that day. And do you know, I sent all those, the people in that class, I sent them all Roxy Mode t-shirts afterwards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
you sent all those guys their own shirts.
Yeah. I think
that's
I did
cool.
Like a month and a half, but I wanted them all to have, so they all got a Roxy Mode shirt.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I still got to get mine one of these days.
I got to get a minimum order. I have people that want to do it. In some places, they want you got to do like 200, and I'm like, it's 2 words. It's 2 words. I'll write it myself on there.
Exactly.
It's so easy. But that's how a lot of t-shirt places are. So now you got to look. We're probably going to be doing some live things at NostalgiaCon.
Okay, yes. We're going to be on Facebook, I'm sure, doing some Facebook Lives and stuff, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Doing some appearances and some booth stuff, and never know who might appear on Facebook Live with Roxy or any of the Glow Girls. How many of there is you? 11, 12 of you down there this weekend?
There's 10. 10 confirmed. Might be another one. Just waiting to see. 10 confirmed, and Manda Guerrero.
So you got 10 of the original Glow Girls and the trainer of the original Glow Girls all hanging out in LA County for 2 days. That and then all the other things going on in NostalgiaCon, the bands, the TV shows, the actors, actresses, so much. When I saw that, I was like, man, I so wanted to go to that. I was like, that's something that I believe it's the first one on the West Coast.
It is the first one, and it's run by Manny Ruiz, and he's been in the business for a while. They were going to do it in July, and it just kind of, I think, was a little close to San Diego Comic-Con, and he backed out, and I think it was a wise move, and then moved it closer. Stan Lee's in October, but I think this is a good date, and it's for 2 days instead of 3. And for that, he had more time to grab more talent, which, is even better for him, and it's better for the fans, too. Because now they got the motels, they got Dawkins playing, ABC, the girl who sings I Want Candy, Sugar Hill Gang. There is, the concerts are actually at the place where the Comic-Con is. So, not a Comic-Con, NostalgiaCon. We have to call it a NostalgiaCon. So this has never been done before. So Manny Ruiz is really taken on something. To me, it's kind of like with RuPaul, who started the first one. You know, it's got to start somewhere. So I think it's brave of Manny to do this.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a ton of fun. It looks like he really went, you know, all out, balls out to put this thing together to bring literally anybody and anybody who was anything in entertainment of any kind in the 80s is probably going to be there.
Well, I would also say, you know, you are going to have your glitches, you know, and that's kind of normal for things, but he's really good. People have, you know, locked in, and if people have canceled, he's put on the website canceled. You know, it's not hard to, it is hard to put these together, but he's managed to put a lot of talent in one place. And I think the more he got, I think it was easier for him to get even more people there, which then kind of built the whole hype of the whole nostalgic one. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Once you get a good core of people and people see something on a regular or, you know, that all these different people are going, they're more than willing to jump on board and be a part of something because, Joe's in this and Susie's in it. No, hey, well, shoot, Billy Bob's coming down. We might as well jump on board too.
Okay, wait, who's Billy Bob? Would you like some real names like Val Kilmer, Christopher Lloyd, Corey Feldman, WKRP Group, which is Lonnie Anderson? Oh my God, Ferris Bueller's parents are going to be there. Claudia Wells from Back to the Future.
They need Michael Katz. They need William Katz from Greatest American Hero there.
Who is it?
William Katz, Greatest American Hero. You don't remember that show?
I do. I don't think he's going to be there. I didn't see him on there. No, I didn't see him there. But there's a lot of other people that I haven't seen in a while, which, you know, because you can go to these Comic-Cons and, you know, you see the same people. That's why I think this one is so popular, because it's people you haven't seen in a while. I like Christopher Lloyd. And from what I heard, Christopher Lloyd is actually going to be kind of opening up the whole Comic-Con, or not Comic-Con, Nostalgicon. See, it's hard to even say it. Nostalgicon with a DeLorean. Like, here we go, and there's going to be Christopher Lloyd. So imagine that.
Oh, wow, that would be epic.
Yeah. With the DeLorean. So, like I said, Manny's got it going on. I'm sure he's probably going crazy right now with everything. But you see, Sean, that I have been promoting the heck out of that.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, because I totally believe in they were really great to work with, too. So
it looks like it's going to be so much fun, and there's going to be so many things to do. So you won't have to deal with the Hollywood. I mean, oops, excuse me, did I slip?
What is it?
I said you won't have to deal with. There'll be so many things to do. You won't have to deal with the Hollywood. I mean, oops, Hollywood drama.
Oh, okay. Twice, no, you did not slip. That was a test. That was only a test.
Yeah, we're just checking out our system to make sure everything works.
They forgot this star, the Wacko one, Wacko Bob. Why isn't this star involved?
Absolutely.
Yeah, what was that?
They forgot they left out Wacko Bob in the morning.
They left out Wacko Bob, the star. The star that made that made wrestling radio what it is.
Yay, Wacko Bob. So that was your shout out, Wacko Bob?
Yeah, there you go. The star Wacko Bob needs to be involved.
Okay, we need to hear more Wacko Bob. Wacko Bob, you should be at Nostalgia 80s Con.
Yeah, I should be. There was no star bigger than the Wacko one. None of these people meet the stature of me.
Sure, we need Wacko Bob. We need Wacko Bob every morning.
Oh, yeah, just like my old show, Wacko in the Morning.
Wacko in the morning and a cup of coffee. How's that?
Yeah, there you go.
So are you doing anything tonight over there, Roxy?
What I'm doing, I know Gremlina and Eileen and Jailbait, oh my God, they were drinking all night, taking pictures. I think they thought they were doing like a photo shoot or something. And they go, you want to come over? And I'm like, no, because it's kind of like the cruise. Like when I'm in the mode, professional mode, I mean, I got to get everything done and everything's got to be like perfect before I know I can leave. So I'm staying at home and I'm driving out to Anaheim. I'll be out there at 8 o'clock in the morning setting up with the other girls and then go back to the hotel, get ready, and then showtime. That's it. So we'll probably be running into like a lot of, I'm probably going to be starstruck, you know, because there's and the cast of Dallas is going to be there. Charlene Tilton, Patrick Duffy. And one of the guys on Spaceballs, the captain, or I forgot his name, and I want to let him know that Matilda the Hun was a bearded lady on Spaceballs, and she was a glow girl. So I'm going to talk to him and let him know that.
Captain Shooting?
Huh?
You say Captain from the Love Boat?
No, from Spaceballs. He's at... It's an old movie.
Yeah, I remember Spaceballs.
Yeah, you got to look at the site, the Nostalgicon site, and you'll
Want to play the captain? I don't know if it was that or if that was Rick Moranis who did that to him. Called her the fat.
Rick Moranis. Yeah, that was another one. That was a different one. Rick was on. He was on Ghostbusters, wasn't he? Oh, he was on. Was he on Spaceballs?
No, Rick was on.
Lord Helmet. Does you open the store?
Yeah, it's the other guy.
Oh, the other guy who was the captain. I forgot his name.
Yeah, but if you go on the site, www.nostalgicon80s.com, you look under celebrities and under featured talent, and you'll see like, in fact, I think he did a video for the website too, and you know, and
I saw the video you guys did the other day with that. Was that Manny the other day? It was doing that watch party deal.
What was it?
The watch party deal the other day was on Facebook. Was that Manny?
Yes, that's Manny Ruiz.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's why I kept sharing it, because people had questions. And, you know, and there's so many questions. And like I said, it's a very hard thing to do. And I think he answered the questions good. You know, there's going to be panels.
Those things are extremely hard to put together, you know, especially when you're dealing with so many different people. I mean, yeah, you got to get the contracts, you got to talk to people, get commitments and this and that, and set your lineups and shows, and there's just so much to do.
Yeah, and you've got to try to make everybody happy.
Right.
You know, and that's how he is, and I think he's very professional. And, you know, things do happen. And it's even like the cruise. I'm so into when I do my cruises, you want everybody to walk out and go, that was amazing. And, you know, people are going to walk out of there going, you know what, we've got to have another one.
Oh, yeah.
I think the whole thing with the 80s, it's not going to go away. I think it's going to get even bigger because, to me, I think the 80s were, the best era. Besides glow during the 80s.
The 80s had the best of everything, man. It had the best of everything.
Yeah, I think so too. It was so simple. And, you know, I find, tell my kids, you don't know what you were missing. And, it was just, no telephones, no nothing. We had these great, and Glow, my gosh, Glow got away with so much stuff on TV. You weren't, we didn't get in trouble for doing things. You know, they had like a High Hitler thing in a match. I'm like, you can't get away with that stuff now. You know, Archie Bunker on All in the Family. Oh, he got away with so much stuff.
I mean, yeah, the 70s, people talk about that with the 70s. I mean, the 70s was always trying to make meaning and always trying to find something. Well, the 80s got to be, the 80s, when you got into the 80s, you know, probably, and you didn't see the tensions, the differences between things really start until maybe 1988 again. But, you know, the 80s, for the most part, was just a fun time. You could, you know, if it was on, you know, if it was on TV or if it was on MTV or you heard it on the radio, it was in.
Wait, speaking
no
of that,
it was.
Wacko Bob, they have the original Nina Blackwood and Mark and the other guy for Alan. They have the original 3 people. They're going to be at NostalgiaCon for the first time together.
Oh, wow.
The MTV BJs, yeah.
Well, of course, one of them's gone. You know, J.J. Jackson, yeah, he's gone.
Yeah. So you have
Martha
the guy with
Quinn.
curly hair, Mark, and that curly mullet, and Nina Blackwood, and the guy named Alan, the blonde-haired guy.
Okay, so no Martha Quinn, okay.
No, not her. But that's pretty good to get 3 of them together, and just like it is to get 10 Glow Girls together, this has been this has been a job. But like I told when I was dealing with Manny, I'm like, I'll deal with the girls. Let me get the girls together. I'll deal with them, and I go, and it will be easy. We'll set up. The fans will love us, and that's it. I go, you'll enjoy the Glow Girls.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the 80s. Yeah,
I mean, hair pulling or eye gouging will be going on.
Oh yeah, there is. Oh, there's going to be a lot of that going on. There's going to be some glitter fights.
Oh yeah, you got to film some of that.
Oh, don't think
you got to
get
somebody to film some of that.
Yeah, and I also heard that Major Tanya, who's a major pain in the ass, is going to show up. The Russian from Glow. I heard she's going to, and you know what? Yeah. And I had a match with her that I'm kind of still holding a grudge with her, so there could be a little heat there. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
If she calls me a puny American, I'm going to go off.
Oh, it's great. It sounds like a lot of fun, and I wished I was there with you guys next time.
Me too, but now I just planned a show that you can go pitch to Jody, okay?
What's that?
I said I planned a show that you can go pitch to Jody.
Yes, exactly.
We just talked about it on the radio. We've got it. Here it is.
Yeah.
Hey, but I also, too, I do want to say one thing. I want to let people know, too, is that we do have our 4th annual Afterglow Cruise. And this is the 4th annual because the 3 other cruises were off the hook. And not one.
That's right. That's coming up in the spring.
Well, that's April 12th, 2020. We're going from the Norwegian Joy. It's the first time that it's gone out of LA, which means Norwegian Joy, you get a free drink package and 4 nights of fine dining. And then I put on Afterglow events for the fans, and then we party with the fans for a week. So we get about 8 Glow Girls on these cruises, and it's just like it's a big happy family that likes to drink. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know. I definitely we should have a glow strut off.
Ew, I hate those things. God. Ugh.
That was the most fun I'd had in forever.
Well,
and it was so terrible.
God. But I do have to say, Shayna's was probably the funniest. Shayna?
Yeah, they should have won that. They got robbed.
Oh, I was cracking up. She felt, oh my God, that was so funny. But I like stupid stuff like that.
And me attempting my first strut off.
Well, good luck. They tried, Sonny's been trying to get me to do that for years, and I'm like, I am not doing it. I'm just not doing it. I'll let her.
Well, you saw my ass get up there and look dumb doing it.
I did see your ass get up there and look dumb, and that's why I'm not doing it.
Right.
You can hear all so of us going, we're all going, what the heck is he doing? So that's why I'm not doing it.
Oh, yeah, that was great. I was drunk and had no clue. But Santana Garrett is great. That guy is so amazing.
Yeah. They're all good, and you know it's good fun, but it's just I like to watch. You know, it's a CAC classic. Billy Blade puts it on, and by that time it's like 2 a.m. and everybody's wasted, and they're probably ready for it too.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll never forget Billy putting his arm around me and going, "So you want to be in the strut off? I got you, partner." I couldn't believe he totally turned heel on his best friend. Why?
Yeah, not doing it. I'd have to get really wasted beyond belief, and that video would be all over YouTube. Because you don't see me put myself in. Well, then again, I did squish a watermelon in between my legs, so I take that back.
Yes, you did. You did do a watermelon between your legs.
I squished used watermelon in my legs.
And it was a big watermelon too.
It was real. Oh, that girl crushed it though. She crushed it for me. I had one little piece. I'm like, it's not working.
Yeah.
I can't do this. All right, guys, I have to go eat, and I have to go get ready for my NostalgiaCon.
All right. You have a good one. Thanks for calling, Roxy.
Bob. Thank you, Wacko Bob. Where'd he go?
He fell asleep.
Where's my Wacko Bob?
I'm baking cookies.
He's baking cookies.
Thank you, Wacko Bob.
You're welcome, sweetheart. We'll always love you the most.
I know. That's what you tell everybody. I know. It's okay. It's all right. And love you, Sean. And
love you, Rox. We'll figure it out.
Cruise. Let them know. www.theafterglowcruise.com, and we're going to get your ass on there one day, Sean, okay?
Yes. One of these years I'll get on it.
Okay.
You don't have to wear a life jacket the whole time, Sean.
And I'll let you know how NostalgiaCon goes, okay?
All right. Have a good one. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Awesome.
Well, that concludes this show. That's a crazy wacko experience with Roxy Astor, one of the original OG Glow Girls, and our producer, Wacko Bob, for sitting in today and helping get a wild corner going for our Friday afternoon. So, coming up soon, next week, we have Bob Cook from Florida Championship Wrestling and WWE, also back in the day, and he's going to talk about his career and some of the things that he's done and places he's been. And then we have Jailbait, who's another one of the OG girls, Friday, October 11th and October 18th. gentleman started in the Pacific Northwest. Mr. Carl Stiles will be on, and there could be, rumor is, October 18th with Carl Stiles, we may have a former heel of the faction against Carl Stiles and his crew. Member may be calling into the show to confront Carl and ask him what happened back then and where has he been. Oh yeah, it could be an interesting show. So stay tuned, guys, for more. We'll be having more guests coming up throughout, and we'll be talking to you soon. Remember, be great, be sensational, and always keep it in the Kayfabe corner.